There we go. Okay. Yeah, no, mine is jank. Don't mind me just flailing around. Right, that's an awkward as fuck angle, but sweet as. Hi. So yeah, just trying to, you know, get more comfortable being in front of a camera and all that jazz, and like actually fucking figure out my camera setup so that I'm not like this, which is the what is this? What is this? No, no face, just like just my awesome t-shirt. This is yeah. This is what happens when you don't prepare and you just turn your camera on. You look silly like I do. But yeah, so I went down to the supermarket and I got some of that because they have freaking vegan chicken teriyaki. And these things are mean. They're cheap and they're usually like a real good feed when you're hungry and you know you just want to smash some protein. I'm just gonna trying to fix this guy. There we go. Right, there we go, that's better. Okay, yeah, let's turn this around so it can go on the table so you can actually see the food. Yeah, my room is a complete mess at the moment because life is messy. It will get less messy. Oh god, my skin is a bit of a mess. Look at that shit. A blue. Sad. Nah, it's fine. Okay, this needs to be shaved actually. Maybe I'll do a video that's like shaving my neck beard because look at this. It's a bit of a situation there, isn't it? But anyway, right. So got some of this, which is yummy, but a wee bit expensive, but also like fresh fruit juice and fresh vegetable juice is yum. So yay. Oh, sorry, that's just bugging me. There we go. Okay. She'll be right. Unless she's not. So anywho, yeah, I was gonna do like I guess a mukbang. I don't know what counts. It's just eating and recording yourself eat and being like, this is the yummy food. This is the yummy food. God, I can get into it. Oh, today has been pretty good, pretty chill. Yeah, got me on chopsticks. Okay, let's try this. So yeah, this is vegan chicken, so I'm assuming it's like tofu or that chicken stuff that's like what is it? How's it spelled? Like CHIKN or whatever it is. Okay, let's try and not spill that on the ground. That's what that looks like. Oh wait, there we go. Haha. Yeah, it's definitely vegan chicken. I'm not a vegan, I just like their food. Sometimes when it doesn't make me sick. IBS life. It was good though. Their teriyaki sauce is legit as, and they've got the old Japanese mayo on there, so it's yeah, that standard sort of fake vegan chicken taste, but I don't mind it too much. Like, yeah, if you're expecting it to taste like non-vegan chicken, then you're gonna be bang out of luck. But doesn't mean it tastes bad. It tastes good. Like, I don't know. It's a bit of a one thing that I do find this texture of this stuff a bit dry, but the sauces make it good. So, and if you're after cheap vegan food, like it's about how much was this? Oh shit! Okay, that's actually more expensive than I thought it was. It's $15.30 for that solid thing. I swear these used to be like $9 or something, but you know, inflation kicking everyone's ass. So let's try and get some of this rice. Oh yeah, that's legit. I don't know if they put what they do with their rice, if they put like sugar in it or something, because it's not sweet. I know some places do, and you get like the rice and it's like that, you know, it's like the short grain rice and then it's like real, it's like almost sweet. And this isn't like that. It's almost sweet, but it still tastes savory, if that makes sense. Mm. Mm. So I didn't even do the what is it you're supposed to do before you eat? You say bon appetit, or was it? Oh, I can't remember how to say it. Mm. Bon appetit. Mm. Yeah. So like, it's it's all right. You know. Mm. If I, as a non-vegan, was given the choice like between this and chicken one, I'd probably go for chicken one just because. If that, I don't know, if the vegan one was cheaper, I'd probably go for the vegan one because I'm a cheap ass. But and you know, I feel a bit bad about eating animal products, even though I'm not a vegan. Like I try and eat less of them, and all that jazz. Mm, but this isn't like bad or anything. It's nice enough. It's a bit of a dry kind of texture, so it's kind of almost like dry chicken. But other than that, you know, legit as fuck. Protein source and what is it? Rice. You know, what more could you want? I guess some vegetables, but yeah, that's that's what that's for. No, I do eat actual food that's not just this. Mm, mm, mm. But I was like, yeah, this is a bit of a random food thing that I grabbed it because I hadn't seen it before. I was like, oh, vegan chicken katsu. Okay, I'm curious. I'm glad I tried it. Don't know if I'll necessarily go back to it. But hey, if you're a vegan and you want some chicken katsu, you know, St Pierres has got you covered. Mm, mm, mm. God, yeah, eating with a beard after not having a beard is so funny. It's just like so much more like, oh shit, is the food going in my beard? Like type stuff that you got to worry about. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I might do some more of these when I figure out this whole camera setup and making it like, yeah, less, you know, jank because it's I mean, you see all of this. My room at the moment is a bit of a nightmare. Well, no, it's not a nightmare. It's fuck, what's the term? I don't know. Messy, messy-ish. Not that bad though. Mm. Mm. That's probably what I'll be up to today. Trying to, yeah, get all this stuff sorted and all that good stuff. Might put mm, mm, mm. Okay, the more I eat this fake chicken stuff, the more the texture kind of grows on me. Like I said, it tastes sort of like, well, that texture is sort of like kind of like the closest thing I can think of is dry chicken. But I mean, if you're more of a vegan protein connoisseur, you can probably be like, oh, yeah, no, it tastes like this thing or it's that thing. And yeah, but I don't know shit. So mm. No, it's good though. Solid, solid meal. Like, mm. They will probably be getting rid of see this plastic packaging that it's in. Mm. they'll be getting rid of this soon because it's I think it's getting banned. Like the single-use plastic packaging is getting banned from New Zealand, which yay. I'll be interested to see what they replace this with. If they go with a because there are clear cellulose packaging you can use, but you know it's a bit more expensive, and companies are greedy and don't like spending money, even if it's to not murder the planet, because capitalism is a hellscape. Um, but I don't know, maybe they will be cool and go with like clear cellulose packaging that can be what is the word, recycled or biodegraded. Who knows? Or maybe they'll go with excuse me, something that's opaque and that, or maybe they'll try and get people to bring in reusable plastic containers where half of them may not end up getting reused because you know people. But yeah, no, this is legit. This is good. Mm. Okay, I do kind of like the chewy texture of it. Like it's that sort of dry, like chicken, but like it's like got a chewiness to it, which I kind of like. It's kind of a nice, that's a nice mouthfeel. Mm. 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 There's little bits that are stuck to the lid that have all of the sauce. All of the sauce. Okay. Mm. 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 Yeah, no, I've been wanting to do YouTube video-y type shenanigans forever. But just, oh no, I'm not good enough at this, I'm not good enough at that, everything has to be perfect and this, that, and the other way. And, you know, plus the whole dysphoria thing. Oh, I don't want to become, oh god, it sounds real arrogant, but like, you know, oh, what if I become known and then I become known as a woman and then people get angry at me when I transition? Like that sort of stopped me for ages, which now I'm just like, that's silly. And if like fly buzzing around my room, if that happens to you, like those people are assholes and like that's not on you. Be you. Don't pretend to be a woman because you feel like people aren't gonna care about you if you're not, like, you know, vice versa. If you're a trans woman, don't feel like you have to pretend to be a man, otherwise your followers will get angry. Those people aren't like actual fans, they're assholes. Like no one else is entitled to your gender. Like just be yourself. Don't try and be someone else. It's not worth it. Mm. Mm. What is worth it though is delicious food. Delicious food is always worth it. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 Ooh, okay. Yeah. Take a break and try not to like eat like a goose because that's not super good for your tummy to go like nom 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 all at once. You have to sort of give yourself a bit of a break. More of a drink of this. So this stuff is pretty good. What is it that people do? You hold the old wait, here we go. Surface behind the other surface so it does the focus. Ah, there you go. Yeah, this is pretty yummy. I mean, you can. That's the thing is stuff like this. You can make yourself at home. Ideally, if you've got like a decent amount of freezer space, you pop down to the markets or whatever, get a bunch of produce. Excuse me. Make up a bunch of this, freeze it, bring it out as you need it. It'll save you money from these because these are, I mean, these are yummy, but they are a wee bit spenny. And oh, I still have it. I still have a tea bag in this cup. So this is like tea and oh yeah. Oh my god, this is the jankest mukbang ever. Cheers. Oh, oof. Mm. Yeah, no, it's been a bit of a week. Like, I mean, it's been, good and bad. Like in general, life and everything. I'm happy and like just like feeling like good and like I actually have a future and like I have stuff that I look forward to and which prior to the old teat yeetage was, I mean, it was a thing, but it felt like there was like this sort of natural lid on top of my happiness and like, oh yeah, no, so this is my lot in life, it is what it is. It can't really get better than this, and wanting anything to be better than that is, self-centered or blah blah blah. I just told myself whatever to just try and keep on keeping on, because I was in that sort of survival sort of state of mind. And now I'm just like, that thing that I thought was normal was actually just like me being in kind of severe like psychological pain for so long that I kind of normalized it. Wow, that sucks. That really sucks. That's sad. Poor past self. Pat. But yeah, no. Oh god, yeah. Like yesterday, or was it yesterday? Fuck, I can't remember now. No, was it yesterday? Might have been, no, it was, I don't know, the other night I ended up having to call the police because I heard screaming, like a kid screaming, and it was fucking horrible. Like, like when, people have kids, sometimes kids will scream for no reason because, they are human and they must scream. But like, this wasn't, normal child screaming. It was like child in fear screaming, and it was really fucking horrible. And so I was sitting there in the back garden. I'd just gotten done like having a wee bonfire, and like heard like this like screaming and like thudding and more screaming, and I was just like, what the fuck is that? Should I call the police? And then I was like, well, no, if you're thinking about calling the police, probably call them, because just in case it might just be, nothing. And called them, and they walked around, and by then it had stopped or whatever, and they couldn't find what the fuck was going on. That felt really weird actually, like calling police, because I, just, but I was just like, what else am I supposed to do if I hear a child screaming and think that the child was being abused or witnessing something horrible? Because that screaming, oh my god, it just kept fucking playing over in my head, like these horrible fucking thuds and this screaming, and just god, I hope that it was just someone like watching a movie or a TV show or something, but like I don't know that it was. It was, yeah. I think I might have overheard someone being either seriously assaulted or murdered in front of their kid, and I really hope that I'm wrong and that's not what I heard. And yeah, like I called victim support yesterday, and they said they'd get someone to call back to me to talk to me. I haven't heard that yet, but I'm assuming they've probably got more, people who've actually physically been there, or been, rather than someone who was next door or down the street and thinks they heard something. Like that's probably more on their, fucking what's the word, more higher priority on their triage list. And yeah, I don't know. I'm glad I did actually talk to the cops about it, because now I'm just thinking if I hadn't, how I would feel now, I would probably feel like, "Oh, shit," like, excuse me. Yeah, and fuck, some people's responses to it are fucking weird because I posted, on Facebook about it, like, being like, "Hey," the local Facebook page, "Hey, I heard something. If you heard something, talk to the police because I talked to the police. It hopefully is nothing, but if you did hear something, like, give them, the evidence that you have." And some people were just like, "Oh, why did you even bother?" Or like, "Oh, are you only saying this because you have a guilty conscience?" And I was like, "What?" Like, why would what? Like, you reported this, so I'm gonna assume it was you, like, uh, what? People are fucking weird. I don't know. Or people trying to get in their little like jokes, like, "Oh," tagging someone. "Oh, was this you?" And it's like it's not funny. I heard a child like screaming in fucking terror. That's not funny. It's not the time or the place to make a fucking joke about that. Like, what the actual fuck? Sort your shit out and don't fucking make jokes about shit like that. Especially of all places on a thing where someone is appealing for people to go to the police. Like, I don't know what's up with some fucking people. They need to sort their fucking shit out. Um, and not making everyone else's problems. But yeah, just yeah, people react fucking weird in situations where you think they would like be decent. But most people that's a small amount of people though. Most people on there were like, supportive or yeah, I don't know what the fucking word is, like, not being shit cunts about it, not trying to make jokes about something that is not funny. Like most people were like, thank you for calling. I feel weird fucking reading comments thanking me for calling the police because I'm like, I didn't call them or post about it because I want to be thanked and like, oh, you're such a good person. Like, no, I just want like if there's a kid in danger to that kid to not be fucking in danger, or if someone's being fucking hurt, them to be able to get an ambulance and not fucking die. Like it's just really weird fucking, so that's been doing a bit of a fucking number on my old head. But I think it would have been worse if I hadn't called them and if I hadn't, reported like that shit. But I really, really hope I was wrong. I really hope it was just someone with a good sound system watching a horrible movie or TV show or something. Because if it wasn't, then it was a really horrible thing. And that's the thing, is I didn't even see anything. I just heard stuff. Like, and I don't know where it came from, which house it came from. I know which vague direction it came from. I told the police, I was like, I could be wrong. This could just be someone with a sound system or whatever. I mean, yeah. Oh, God, it's just a fucking weird thing. Like, I just, it's like when you start living in cities or whatever, and you hear more, or like larger cities, and that you'll hear someone screaming or something like that, and you're like, do I talk to the police? Who do I call? If not the like, like, is this normal screaming? Is this someone's being murdered screaming? Like, and having to like learn the difference between that is not something I thought I'd ever have to like do. Like, I really hope it was either normal screaming that I misinterpreted and those thuds were just like, I don't know, someone falling off a sofa or something, and not what I fucking think it was, which was someone getting murdered. Sorry, I'm not really sure how else if I can process this. So I've just started having a rant in the middle of this. Is supposed to be just like a nice, happy, light-hearted eating video. I'm just gonna eat some more food and try and chill the fuck out, because I think I'm not as chill and over it as I think I thought I was. Story of my fucking life. Yeah, I just like, oh god. Mm. Oh, and dropped a bit of rice on the floor. Well done. Mm. Yeah. I don't know. It's just, yeah. I think, yeah, it's just disturbed me as well. Just the like people on the Facebook page, at least, like Facebook post, at least, like commenting like with their full names and photos of them, like the people who were the people who were saying horrible shit, just doing that with their full names and faces. Like, oh, I don't care if my employer sees me laughing about child abuse. Da 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 da. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, that's not funny. That's not. That's not like. It's not okay. Like, that sort of attitude is why this shit happens so often here. It's just played off as, oh, it's just their family problems. We don't need to talk about that. We don't need to call the police. We can just ignore the fucking blood curdling screaming of a child. Oh no, that's fine. Like, no, it's not fine. It's not normal. It's not okay. And I'm sick of people fucking acting like it is. Like, oh. But the majority of people were not doing that. The majority of people were actually like behaving fucking with some humanity and had empathy for my feeling really messed up about having possibly overheard what I possibly overheard, which I didn't overhear what I thought I overheard, and hopefully it's just something else and I've misinterpreted this whole thing. Like, I don't know. Oh god. Full belly achieved. Ooh. Oh, okay, I think I might stop the live stream here. I'm feeling a bit blah because I started thinking about that, and I think I just need to get out from in front of the computer and go and do some gardening or something that's out in the sun, and try and remember that not everyone is an asshole, and yeah, the people who walk around being assholes, they suck, and that's their problem. It doesn't have to be my problem. Okay, yeah. Uh, cheers for watching this, or hanging out, I guess, in this sort of weird parasocial way. Yeah, cheers. Have a good one. Bye. How do I end there? Okay, it's that button there. Okay, cool. Oh, fucking hell.